And now let's spend a little time on Vulcan.
Yeah, let's talk about Mr. Spock here.
So obviously, Spock had always been the breakout character from Star Trek. And it kind of looks like they're playing it that same way. So while I'm going to say that Ethan Peck does not look like Leonard Nimoy, he looks like Spock.
Yeah, and I mean, you get the same thing from Quinto in the newer movies. Although I would say he looks a little bit more like Leonard Nimoy than Peck here does. But yeah, you're right. He looks and sounds like Spock.
Yeah, I'm sure it's no secret that Leonard Nimoy once wrote a book, I Am Not Spock. And then years later wrote a book, I Am Spock. And I am sure that reference to him simply being Spock is a reference to those books. Vulcan, the planet, looks great. I can't wait to see more of that.
Yeah, it looked like he was getting ready for that mating ritual.
Yeah, they had their Lurpas out and were ready to do some fisticuffs of some kind.
He did kiss somebody.
Mm-hmm. I have to imagine that was T'Pring. Even though in the show he said they hadn't seen each other since they were children, doesn't mean he was telling the truth.
You know, at first, when I first quickly saw that, it kind of looked like Zoe Salandis, the girl who plays Uhura in the new series and Gamora and all that. It kind of looked like her, but it's not. It shows her face, full face somewhere else, and it's definitely not her. But like in profile, I was like, wow, is that...
That'd be
Zoe?
Wild. I mean, Zoe Saldana in there. Yeah, so, okay, so this makes Spock look like they're going to do some interesting stuff with him, but it shouldn't be a shock because every time they could feature him in an episode of the original series, they did, whether it was him having a third eyelid or whatever, One of the things my dad used to say, he's like, one of the reasons I got sick of the show is they were turning him into Superman by the end. So, but I am excited to see where it goes. I am glad they figured out a way to cut his hair where it looks better than it did in that last shot of Discovery.
I don't know. I was kind of digging the long-haired, bearded Spock.
The guy who looks like he's doing the Kolinar training still.
Yeah, they should have kept him with a beard for a while.
It's hippie Spock.
Yeah.
Put him in a lot of denim. Had him sing the Bilbo Baggins song.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Yeah, it really is. People make fun of William Shatner's albums, but have you ever heard the Leonard Nimoy ones?
Just that song.
Oh, they're just as bad, if not worse. At least William Shatner knew he wasn't singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.